Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. I mean, we see another breakout attempt out of this ascending wedge. It would be really good. I would be extremely happy if we finally see the follow through to the downside here in this 5-wave move that we discussed earlier in the video today. Did already mention to you that it would be helpful if the wave 5 high was finally in here at around 41.6 cents, because with one more high it would get very strange. Hey, and yeah, maybe now we finally see the follow through. It would be great. Gave you a target in the previous video for this third wave here, and we can take a look at that again, but we also need to understand again, there is a high chance for a bit of a bounce here at 37.18 or 37.15, 37.2 cents, that we could head down here, move up and come down further. Just it looks very impulsive, and the way it's coming down at the moment would rather confirm here the count we discussed in the previous video, that this looks like a wave 3. Yeah, it looks very impulsive. Let's see. I mean, we're heading towards the daily candle close. That's when we normally see a bit of volatility. And yeah, we had the breakout of the wedge. So next target would be for me the 37.1 cent level here. 37.2 plus minus, you know. But we broke below the wave 1 low. That is normally a good confirmation that we're heading down here in the third wave. Target for the third was, we take the length of the wave 1, we go to the high of the 2. Here we talk about around about 35.5 cents. That's where we should get to. We should see a bit of a bounce of that area here, because there is a previous B wave low and we had some previous support there, but eventually we should follow through. Now, it's looking interesting. Certainly the strongest drop out of that wedge that we've had so far. We had an attempt here on Sunday, but that was not really successful. And yeah, I mean, you know, this was and still is an ascending wedge, which again is a bearish pattern. Downside potential from here clearly identified, and ideally it's now following through. Now, if we take a look at the indicators on the daily chart, which is probably the most relevant one, we have some interesting developments. We have a bearish crossover on the MACD. We talked about the bearish divergences on various time frames in the last few days. They were a possible warning of that downside. We currently see here a bearish crossover, and it could not push above the yellow moving average again on the daily relative strength index. And what is also important to highlight is, I mean, the daily candle isn't closed yet. I mean, this could be some kind of a weird wick to the downside. Bear in mind, this only really started in the last couple of hours, and it's a bit too early, but it's certainly at the moment everything, what you can see in the chart is confirming that we're now heading down in the third wave. Momentum is increasing, you know, also here on the relative strength index, 1 hour chart, MACD, you see in momentum increasing to the downside. Certainly something very, very interesting that would rather confirm the move down. Now, I gave you a target for the third wave, and then we need to see if we also get a fourth and a fifth to finish off the A wave, because an A wave can also be only in 3 waves. Then ideally a B wave, and we come down in C. Target, I can now specify that target a little bit better, but I think I already had it sit there based on that high. So yeah, we've got here the 50% level to the 78.6 for possible entry points. 27.6 to 32.6 cents, and there should also be a bit of a bounce, as I said, at the 23.6 fib here at around 37.2, 37.1 cent. And also bear in mind there is fib support probably at the 38.2 fib level, 34.7 cents, because this is a previous swing low as well, and it's fib support. So what I could imagine is going to happen, maybe we come down in a third wave to exactly that level and see a bounce in a fourth, and then come down in a fifth, and the A wave might finish here at 32.6, or the A wave will finish here at the end of the third wave. so that basically in the A wave we only have an A, B, C. But the flat pattern is normally not the default. Normally you assume that you have a 5-wave move in the A wave, especially if we talk here about a wave 2. It's a bit more common in a wave 2. A flat pattern is not so common in a wave 2, but it also happens. And the zigzag would be the preferred option here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Let's see how that plays out. I mean, it's normal to get a bit of volatility around the daily candle close, but this is quite a bit of a drop now out of that wedge, and let's see if that manifests itself. And then probably we know more tomorrow. You know the targets now. You know momentum is increasing to the downside. And I mentioned in previous videos that a confirmation that we are really coming down in the wave 2 will really only get that as soon as we break below 37.1 cents. But a break here on the lower time frame below the wave 1 of that downtrend, yeah, of that possible 5-wave move, is already the first real confirmation that we have. Okay, that's my update about ADA Cardano. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you like to earn passive ADA with your ADA, then feel free to delegate your ADA to our MCO stake pool that we formed a couple of months ago. You can find a link for that or to that in the video description, and also some tutorials how to delegate your ADA. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.